Alvin Kamara on the flag stand. He scored a touchdown in the Battle of Bristol. Go DW!
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing for $1 million, boys! One more time!
That's just twice as nice.
Better the second time, DW.
That might be a first, boys.
It's a twofer.
Oh, we got one car already. Justin Haley up the racetrack. Oh, Cole Custer having some issues going backwards.
Alex Bowman has taken off from the field, but for Ryan Blaney.
And I do expect Ryan Blaney to be a major threat for this $1 million tonight. Trying to make a move on our leader, Alex Bowman. He goes to the inside. Going to take that lead. Blaney is a guy that has been so strong here, Mike, at Bristol. Even a month and a half ago here, he was a guy that could have won this race, got caught up in a wreck.
Matt Kenseth
battling his teammate Kurt Busch on the inside.
Now this first stage is 55 laps. It's the longest stage of the night, Matt.
Keselowski won here in May, but he told me the first 2/3, it's going to be old Bristol running on the bottom, but he thinks you're going to see another option open up top. He just has to be patient and survive to see it.
Patience in the All-Star race? Do those things exist? They might actually exist, Mike, in this 55-lap stage, but it's going to all go out the window once we get past this stage.
These Chevys continue to battle side by side for fourth, and now Kurt Busch pulls away, and Keselowski to the inside on Kenseth.
Yeah, I think Kenseth can hang tight in that outside lane for a few laps, but now the track has cooled down. It's gotten even faster than it was in the open. I think you're going to have to see, you're going to start to see these guys have to be on the bottom groove. Here's a move. Kevin Harvick, another guy having a phenomenal 2020 year, going by Alex Bowman.
Second place there as the glow. Oh, a spinner up and into the wall.
Kurt Busch. No damage.
He was lucky coming down the track that nobody took the nose off his number one. Back under green. Blaney and Harvick take off.
Yeah, Harvick chose that outside lane. It paid off for him to get back to second place. Ooh.
Wow.
Brad Keselowski getting moved out of the way by Chase Elliott.
Back. Outside 18.
See Brad Keselowski get loose as Kyle Busch to the outside, but not able to complete the pass. Ryan Newman going to go by Kyle Busch.
Oh, one car in the wall, turn one. At the back of the pack, but it bounced off and kept on going. Matt DiBenedetto.
Pretty heavy damage to the right front.
He was 15th. And might have got into the back of William Byron and checking up there. The car went up the racetrack.
Here goes Denny Hamlin to the inside of Matt Kenseth, trying to make a move. Going to push the issue. That's how you get it done, Mike. Just a nice little tap.
That was smooth. Let's go back to Matt DiBenedetto and William Byron, which did not bring out a caution. The 24 just ahead of the 21 here.
Ooh, yeah, I think William checks up because a couple cars in front of him checked up. Matt DiBenedetto just could not get the car slowed down in time. That's when he made contact and sent him into the wall. 4-car Kevin Harvick closing in on our leader Ryan Blaney. Boy, things heating up. 5 to go.
And Harvick is there. Kevin Harvick is the only driver in the top 5 older than 27.
Oh boy, you wouldn't know it. The way he's been driving the season he's having, man, that guy is just driving as if he's as young as he's ever been out there. He's had an incredible start to this season. See Ryan Blaney coming up on Matt DiBenedetto, who has that damage, trying to also stay on the lead lap with 3 laps to go.
They close pit road with 2 to go in each stage. And here's Matt DiBenedetto after scraping up the wall earlier, trying to hold on to the tail end of the lead lap. Now when the stage ends, there will be a free pass for the first car 1 lap down. Kurt Busch hoping it's him and not Matty D. Final lap of stage 1. And Chase Elliott pulling right up on Harvick, and there's the flag. Back to green.
Okay. 2 wide, last back, all clear.
Remember when we saw Kevin Harvick choose the outside lane when he was in second to get for a spin on the back straight with Newman.
Ryan Newman has wadded up the number 6 Roush Fenway Ford. That'll put us under caution for the 3rd time on lap 57.
Now, what I was going to say, Mike, is we saw Kevin Harvick. He was in second position behind Ryan Blaney on one of the restarts. He chose that outside lane in 4th and got to 2nd. That time, he actually lost 2nd place. But let's go back and check out what happened with Ryan Newman in the orange 6 Ford.
He's restarted 5th, 3rd on the inside.
It just gets loose. Yeah, the car just stepped out from underneath him. He had a car on the outside, car right on his rear bumper.
All right, Ryan Newman at the tail end of the field and now determined after bringing out that caution. But he's back in at 30 to go in stage 2. Here we go.
And Blaney doesn't get a very good start. That's going to help Chase Elliott. Chase drifted a little bit wide, though, and Harvick had an issue. Harvick did not get through turns 1 and 2. Now comes Chase Elliott to the outside. Does Harvick have an issue? Chase Elliott to the lead.
Harvick just did not take off. It took him a lap and a half to find his momentum. Boyer's got a hot rod. It sure didn't look that great at the end of the Open.
I like what Denny Hamlin's doing here. Watch, he runs the bottom of this end of the racetrack. Then he'll go get some clean air and work that top groove. He's got a very good race car and able to work different sections of the racetrack. Watch this run he gets off the corner. That gives him options. That gave him an option to go to look to the inside of Joey Logano in the next corner, or he could have taken the outside if he wanted to.
Regan?
Well, Jeff, I think a big part of the reason why Denny Hamlin is able to run that line is because he's one of the few cars on pit road that I've heard say he's actually a little bit tight right now on exit with that race car. That allows him to pull it down the banking and get a better drive off the corner since he's a little tight.
Pits are closed with just 2 laps to go in stage 2. This goes by fast.
Yeah, it does.
Chase Elliott had only led 2 All-Star race laps prior to tonight. He's been out in front for 27 now. 1.2 ahead of Kevin Harvick. There is the distance, 1st to 2nd.
And after winning the race in Charlotte, he might have been disappointed we're coming to Bristol, but not anymore.
Only 1 caution in this stage, that for Ryan Newman, and there's the flag. Chase Elliott.
How about those 2 left side tires of Brad Keselowski working pretty well for him so far. Kevin Harvick looking a lot better. A lot sportier on this restart than he did the last time.
Keselowski likes the top side against his Penske teammate.
Yeah, I just kind of feel like Ryan Blaney's a bit of a sitting duck here. You even heard him on his radio talk about it, that, man, that was a mistake to stay out there when everybody else came down pit road. Oh, Keselowski gets really loose, trying to go underneath Blaney, opens up the door for the 9 of Chase Elliott. Oh, Chase is going to get into Keselowski, 3 wide.
Top of 3, top of 3, top of 3, top of 3, 2 wide.
Boy, I give Harvick a lot of credit there. He
Yes.
pedaled it, knowing that it's still almost 50 laps to go. Larry, what do you think at the end of this stage? What do you want to do?
Yeah, Mike, I feel like if you're up in the top 5 to 7, you absolutely have to stay out. Now, if you're back there, say Logano, that's running 8th on back, what have you got to lose? Come on and get you 4 fresh tires. But I think 15 laps, that'll go by so fast. And I still think, regardless of what your tire situation, track position is king.
All right, Pit road is closed to the end of the stage, and this continues for third place. Keselowski's Ford against Busch's Toyota.
That's an important position for Kyle Busch to try to get, for Keselowski to maintain, because if they do stay out on track, will give him some valuable track position possibly.
Chase Elliott comes off the corner and he will win stage 3. 15 green flag laps to settle it.
Oh, huge start for Chase Elliott. Not a good start for Brad Keselowski. They're 3 wide.
Hamlin to the inside, roughs up Keselowski.
And look who takes advantage of that, Kyle Busch on the outside.
He sure did, and drops to the bottom on Blaney.
Mike, this is 15 qualifying laps if you're Chase Elliott. There goes Kyle Busch to the inside.
Kyle Busch this season has won nothing. What a nice piece of redemption this could be for driver 18, our champion.
Absolutely, Mike. And I don't think Chase Elliott wants to see that 18 car in this position. He's so good around this racetrack.
3 wide for a moment there. Harvick tried the bottom again, didn't quite work. And here's the 11 of Hamlin underneath Blaney to move up to 4th. Bowman gets a little impatient there with Logano, and it's Harvick to the outside.
And I thought I'd see a lot more bumping and banging right here in this final 15-lap stage. I know it's not over yet.
Harvick to the outside of teammate Boyer. 2 by 2 from there on back.
Kyle Busch found something on the high line through 3 and 4 that last time by. Made a big gain on Chase Elliott. See if he does it again. Yeah, look at him blast up to the top. Chase Elliott a little bit better corner that time, but look at how much the 18 of Kyle Busch gains down the straightaway into turn 1.
I can't believe you went all the way back to 1986 for that stat.
I couldn't believe it when I said it. I was like 96. No, it actually was 86.
You were what, 16?
Yeah,
thereabouts.
15, yeah, something like that.
Okay.
You're rubbing off on me, Mike. What can I say? You teach me so much when I'm in this booth.
Oh, come on. We're having fun, and that's the way it's supposed to be. Chase Elliott's having a lot of fun. At 1583, he's one of the 2 fastest cars on the racetrack. Kevin Harvick is the other.
Yeah, Mike, Kevin Harvick, he's making some hay with those fresh tires, but I think it's just going to be too little too late, especially if he doesn't get a caution.
There he is behind Ryan Blaney in 6th.
He's a pretty smart driver there, Larry. He might create his own caution.
That could be one in that 12 car, right? Yeah, I think Ryan Blaney's finally paying the price for those older tires now.
What about Kyle Busch? He was making inroads on that lead, but his pace seems to have dropped just a bit.
Yeah, I think the balance looks like it's tightened up, and that's the problem when you blast up to the top. You really use up that right front tire, build up the air pressure, and causes that car to get tight. And I think that's what's happened to Kyle Busch. Man, these 15 laps go by fast. I'm sure it seems like forever for our leader, Chase Elliott.
I'm sure what seems like forever is that half a second for Kyle Busch that he trails Chase Elliott.
Seems like a mile, doesn't it? Oh, there goes Kevin Harvick by Denny Hamlin. Man, Harvick needs a caution.
The 2 winningest drivers of the season here at the All-Star break.
Kyle Busch made some gains right there, about a 10th faster than our leader Chase Elliott that lap.
White flag, 1 lap to go.
You know Kyle Busch is going to pull everything out of it he possibly can. Maybe bobbled a little bit there off of 2.
He cut it down by a 10th, but not enough.
$1 million, boys. Baby, that's out.
$1,111,000 for Chase Elliott. Matt?
Mike, you can hear the cheers from the fans, and it's in the family DNA. $1 million. What's it mean to win this event this night at this track?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. What a better night to have fans back than tonight. I mean, y'all are awesome. There's nothing like Bristol. There's nothing like the lights here. There's nothing like racing here. Never won here. What a race to do it. Just really proud of our team tonight and rebounding. We've had a really tough couple of weeks, and just felt like we had kind of gotten off base and felt like I was struggling, and just tried to hit the reset button this week and came out and put on a great performance, great car. Just can't thank all our partners, everybody that makes this happen enough, and all those number 9 hats and t-shirts up in the stands. Love to see it.